Good evening, everybody. Welcome to AFR Wildcard Wednesday. I'm your host, Steve Tower, and tonight we are going to be featuring Breakaway Football from Uplink Underground Games. This is a game we've done a couple of times on the channel. Tonight we will be playing with two teams that are from two of the expansions, the first Team Expansion and Team Expansion 2. I will be playing as Hydra, which is a team modeled after the 1980s San Francisco 49ers. They have a very interesting offensive mechanic, a couple of them actually, that hopefully I'll be able to showcase here during the show. And the AI, my opponent, will be the Boneyard, which is a team that's modeled after some of these strong option college teams. So it has a very unique offense and not so great a defense, but hopefully we'll be able to jump out on top and not let them gain any momentum. You'll see what that's like here as we jump into the game. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions about the game, please feel free to leave me a message in the chat room and I will try to get to it during the show, and then at the end of it we'll have a wrap up and I'll answer any questions that are lingering from there. But for now, sit back and relax, and it's time to play some Breakaway Football. Alright, so here we are on the Breakaway Football field. I am using one of the fields from the weather expansion. However, the weather here in New England has been terrible, so I have decided that it's going to be a nice calm day with no weather effects going on, just because we need that here for now. So first thing we're going to do is see who is going to get the ball first. So the Boneyard is the home team, so they'll be the black die, I'll be the white die. Whoever is higher gets the ball first. And we are going to get the ball first. Alright, so we'll do the opening kickoff. Flip the card over. For the kickoff, we're going to read the top part of the card here, and a 1 means that we bring it out to the 15, and that's where we will start. Use this marker here to remind me who got the opening kickoff. Alright, so here we go. The Hydra are going to be on offense first, and one of their mechanics is they have something called the opening drive, or the scripted drive. What that means is I had to pick the 7 plays that I was going to run first, and I have to run them in that order, regardless of what happens on the field. However, if I'm able to score on my opening drive, I will unlock this special ability that's a yards after catch. And every time I earn one of those tokens, I can store it or I can use it, and then they give me an additional gain of a line on each completed pass play. So here's hoping that I'm able to probe out the weaknesses in the Boneyard's defense and get an opening scoring drive here. Alright, so for the defense, right now we're in our run heavy formation. If it has a yellow on it, that's their run heavy, white is their balanced, and then red is their pass heavy. So we're just going to roll 1 die for their defense, and they are going to call a 3-4 formation in a tight run defensive call. So that could work out pretty well for me. So I have called a medium pass. It doesn't win or lose, however it's a 0 defense against the pass. So right now I've got a potential gain of 5. We'll flip the card over. The card deals with a run, so nothing's going to happen, so we will get a gain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so a good first play for the Hydra, and that'll be a first down. Now first and 2 to go here from the 40. Our next play out of the pro set will be the halfback sweep. So this is out of our balanced formation, so we'll roll 2 dice for the Boneyard. And this time they get a 5, so they're going to call a 3-4 zone. And let's see, a 3-4 zone. This is an outside run. It doesn't win or lose. We got a 3 against 1, so right now is a potential gain of 2. Oh, except The defense is going to get an inside push. Defensive tackle crushes the center and disrupts the play timing. So it's going to subtract 1 from it, so we will gain just 1 instead of the 2. So now it'll be 2nd down and 1. 2 plays into the first quarter. Next we're going to stay in our pro set formation and run a halfback screen. So this is our balance. So normally they would roll 2. However, now we only have 1 yard line to go. So we'll subtract 1 from the defensive's die roll. They get a 6. This time they're going to dial up the nickel blitz. And we got a good, the perfect call against that, because this is a halfback screen, which is a special pass, and a blitz loses to a special pass. So we're going to get our first offensive breakaway of the day. So I'll flip that over. Oh, and a good time for that. So when you get an offensive breakaway, you can either accept the game day result or the breakaway result. So we will definitely take this. So it's a gain of 3 from the play, and then we're going to add 1 to that. So gain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here comes the breakaway. We'll flip over. Ooh, -1. Gain that 1 back. And 0. That will end the breakaway, but another first down for the Hydra. So we'll have, let's see, 1st and 3 to go from the Boneyard's 35-yard line. All right, we'll go back to our run heavy, but we're going to be calling a pass out of that, hoping to maybe catch them in a run defense. Let's see, so they'll just be rolling 1 die, and they get a 3. And they're going back to their 3-4, the wide run. All right, so the wide run doesn't win or lose to the short pass, but right now we have a potential gain of 4. The game day deals with a run, so we'll just get the gain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another first down, so now it's 1st and goal. Hydra with a good opening drive here. All right, so this time we will go back to our, oh sorry, that was a, all right, this is our near formation. So this is our run heavy. An outside run, let's see, we have 3 to go. They'll roll 1 die. They're going to call up the nickel blitz. Let's see, nickel blitz. So doesn't win or lose to an outside run. Right now we have a gain of 1. Yeah, Frank, I just saw that it was the FAR is actually the pass heavy, so they should have rolled 2 dice on that one. All right, so here we go. Defensive run. Oh, and a -2. All right, so it was a gain of 1, but they'll subtract 2, so it'll actually be a it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. All right, so the first offensive play that does not go for a gain. All right, so this time we are back in our run heavy formation, but we're going to do a play action pass. And they're going to roll 2 dice because now we are 4 lines away from the first down marker. So add a die to their roll. We get a 10. 3-4 man-to-man. Let's see. And, oh, and unfortunately, the Boneyard defense calls up the correct defense because this, they win against a play-action pass. So this is going to be our first defensive breakaway. So on a defensive breakaway, the defense can either accept the result of the game day or up here to the defensive breakaway, and they are obviously going to take that. So it's going to be a -2. 1, 2. Uh-oh, the drive that was going so well has suddenly fallen apart here. Alright, and this is the last play of our scripted drive. Hopefully it'll be a good one. So it's a medium pass out of our balance set. So normally they would roll 2, but because we have more than 4 to go, they're going to roll 3 dice. Let's see, 13, so a nickel zone. Don't think we've seen that one yet. Nickel zone. Alright, so it doesn't win or lose. Right now we got a gain of 3 on the pass. Oh no! Ooh, so now I have a decision to make. If I want to burn one of my so your challenge flags, you have well, most teams have 2, some teams only have 1, but we have 2 that we can use, and it cancels. You just ignore the game day effect, because right now that would be a gain of 3, and then we'd have just a chip shot for a field goal on 4th down. Otherwise, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need to. It's gonna be a 6. Oh, I hate to do it, but I really want to unlock our special ability, so I will burn my first challenge flag, so we just ignore that. It's a pass gain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and that'll bring up 4th down. Alright, so that ends my scripted drive, but I do have to burn another play card to bring out the field goal unit, so I'll take another one of those. I need to get a gain, or a kick value of 3. And here it comes. Oh, and I would have got it from back there too, but I needed to make sure. Alright, so there we go. Hydra get on the board with a opening drive field goal, and so we have now unlocked our special yards after catch ability. So now, the next time I'm on offense, anytime I get an offensive breakaway, I'll earn a token. You can have up to 4 of them at a time. You can spend them at any time on a completed pass, and it adds 1 yard to it. Alright, so that took 8 minutes off the clock. Let's do the kickoff. See where the Boneyard starts off. It is going to be a touchback, so they are going to start at their own 25-yard line. Alright, and here comes the Flexbone. So I'll show you how these guys work. So one of the cool things about this is that they only have the Flexbone formation for their offense. So you can figure it's normally going to be a run, but they do have some of their cards after the snap. They can change what type of run it is. So they're a very hard offense to keep in check. And especially when they get an offensive breakaway, they're going to move up their momentum token. And as soon as they do that twice, at the end of every run, they will get an additional 1 to the end of the play. And then if they get it up to 4, they'll add 2 to the end of every run. So if this is an offense that gets going, they can definitely start doing some damage to you. So we will try to keep them in check. Alright, so I'm going to go with my 4-3 defense. Let's see which one stops. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do a 4-3 man-to-man. Alright, so they come out. Oh, and look at that. So they do have a couple of pass plays, and it can surprise you. And indeed, this time they did. So it's going to be an offensive breakaway because man-to-man loses to a medium pass. So there we go. They're going to right away move up. Right now it's a gain of 3, but it's an offensive breakaway. Oh no, and look at that. So obviously they won't take it here, what's on the game day card, and the breakaway result is a touchdown. So the Boneyard come out. We're expecting them to do a grinding, you know, drive, and they come out with a pass, and on one play they score a touchdown to take the lead. Now they'll come out to kick the extra points. Oh, and hey, and we blocked the extra point. Okay, so that certainly might come into play later in the game. So it'll stay 6-0. Boneyard in the lead. Here comes the next kickoff, and that's going to be a touchback. So I will start at my 25-yard line. They used one play for that, so that means I have to get rid of one of my offensive cards. And let's see. Right now we have 6 plays left here in the first quarter. So if you haven't seen any of the other videos for this game, if this is your first time checking it out, the there's no clock per se. It's based on your offensive cards. So every team has 15 offensive cards, and that's your timer. So every time your opponent uses up some for a drive, you have to discard that many. So you always end up with the same number of cards. All right, so here we go. Well, I think we'll take advantage of our having our yards after catch ability unlocked. We'll open up with another medium pass. This will be out of our pro set, our balanced formation. Let's see, so they're going to roll 4 dice because we are more than 4 lines away from the first down marker. 13, they're going to go to their dime, so dime press. Alright, so dime press, it doesn't win or lose against a medium pass. So right now we have a pass play gain of 2. Oh no! Unless of course they get a sack. Oof. He's gonna feel that in the morning. Alright, so we will lose 2 on the play. And here comes second down. Ouch. So second down, we're from our 15. Let's see. We'll go to a play action from the pro set. Let's see, 12, 17. They're going to call a man-to-man out of their dime. Oh, no. And that is going to be a defensive breakaway because this wins versus a play-action pass. Could be in trouble. Oh, we got lucky, and it's just going to be an incomplete pass. All right, so 3rd and long coming up. Oh, boy. Alright, this might be a good time to use this one. We'll call our X-Fly out of the Pro set. So this is our first one, I believe, that has this symbol, and what this means is that it's a potentially inaccurate pass, so we're going to need help from the game day card to complete it. So I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. We'll see what the defensive call is. It's going to be 13. That is the dime press. Let's see. Oh, and all right. So this is going to be an offensive breakaway because the dime press loses to a long pass. However, the game day card needs to have green lettering on it, or green numbers, in order for it to be complete. If it's a card like this with red, it means it's going to be an incomplete pass. So here we go. We flip it over. No, no, and it's going to be incomplete. It would have been a gain of 3 and then an offensive breakaway, but because of this symbol on it, it's going to be an incomplete. And so the Hydra go 3 and out on their second drive, and it's going to be good field position for the Boneyards. So we'll discard another card for the punt. All right, here comes it. Oh, and we get a nice booming punt. 12. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And here's the return. Well, the return's going to be 2. 1, 2. Okay, so the Boneyard, they're going to have 2 plays here in the first quarter. So in the solo game, for your AI opponent, they'll always start each drive with all 15 of their cards available, and then you just need to keep track of how many offensive cards you have left for the timing of it. But if you're playing a head-to-head, each player would always have the same number of offensive cards left. All right, so here comes the Flexbone again. I'm going to think that they're not going to call a medium pass again, so I'm going to come out in my 4-3 man-to-man. All right, and this time it is it's a counter ISO, a finesse run, and they do have the ability to, after the snap, it can become a power run, and that's what they're going to do, and so it will be another offensive breakaway for the Boneyard. All right, so here we go. Right now it's a gain of 0 on the initial play, but they'll get the breakaway, so there's 3. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. 1, 2. And that'll end it at 0, but now they've got momentum, so at the end of a run play, they'll now add another additional yardage of gains. All right, so first down. Wow, so the offense for the Boneyard has been doing well. All right, we're going to have one more play here in the first quarter. Let's see. Guess I need to change up my defensive call. All right, we'll go to a 4-3 tight run. And, oh, darn, see, now I should have called that other one. I would have won against a special run. But this is going to be another breakaway because this can become an inside run or an outside run after the snap. And so they'll change it to an outside run, so another offensive breakaway. Alright, so here we go. Right now a gain of 1. Here comes the offensive breakaway. So a gain of 2, 1, 2. And then 0. Ooh, and then with their momentum, they'll get another yard. And that'll be first down. Alright, so there we go. That'll be at the end of the first quarter. But the Boneyard are driving. They'll have first and goal from the 20 as we start the second. And it is 6-3 with the Boneyard in front. All right. Welcome everybody anyone who is just joining us. We just finished the first quarter. It started out well for the Hydra. We went on a very long 8-play opening drive, but eventually had to settle for a field goal to take the lead. But then the Boneyard came out and they surprised us with a long pass, and I went for a touchdown. And now we went 3 and out on our next drive, and now the Boneyard is driving. They've got a first and goal here, looking to add to their lead. Alright, so here we go. First play of the second quarter. Alright. Alright, we'll go back to our man-to-man. And, alright, so it's an outside run. It does not win or lose against a man-to-man. Alright, but right now it's a gain of 2. Their rocket toss play. Oh, but it's a penalty on the offense. Alright, let's see. So they would move back 2. And then we would repeat first down. Let's see. Do they... I think they'll let that go since they have the lead. 1, 2... Okay. And then we'll put this up in the burn pile because it's not, the clock didn't run off. We'll, so it says do not discard the offensive play and replay the down. All right, so here comes their next play. All right, and I'll go with my 4-3 goal line. Oh no, and it's another rocket toss. So the rocket toss play, it's an automatic offensive breakaway versus a goal line. Oh, darn, I figured there's no way I'd pull 2 of those in a row, but that's what happens sometimes in this game. You get outguessed. All right, so here we go. Oh, and that's going to be another offensive breakaway. So now they will add 2 to the end of each play. So right now a gain of 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Need a 0 here. Oh, and there it is. Okay, so 0, and then we'll add 2. All right, so second and goal. They just need to gain 1 more for the touchdown. Oh, man. All right, I got to see if I can get a defensive breakaway here. We'll go back to our man-to-man. Oh, and we do. All right, so it's a triple option, which is a special run. Now, the thing... Even though this play can become an inside run or an outside run after the snap, because we created a defensive breakaway, then they cannot change. All right, so a defensive breakaway, we move the momentum marker down 1, and now hopefully we can get a good card here. Let's see, holding on the offense. So they lose 2. And we'd replay the down, or I can have a 0 gain, and that would be third. I think I'm going to accept the penalty, so they'll lose 2, and we'll replay second down. Not now I gotta... Alright. And I'm gonna go back to my goal line defense. And this time they have a power blast, or a midline blast, a power run. And then they can change it to a finesse run, so that's not going to affect, it's not going to be a win or a loss. So right now it's actually going to be a -1 because we've got a run defense of 4 against a run offense of 3. Alright, nothing doing there. Alright, so they would lose 1, but they couldn't been because of their momentum. They'll gain 1 back. Alright, so here we go. 3rd and goal. Oh boy, if we can hold them to a field goal here, this will be humongous. Alright, we're going to go back to our man-to-man. And... okay. Oh, I'm glad I didn't stick with the goal line. Alright, so... let's see. No offensive or defensive breakaway, but right now it is a gain of 2 on the ground. Oh, and that's going to be enough because there's 1, 2, and then because of their momentum, they're going to get into the end zone, and it is a touchdown for the Boneyard. All right, so they go up 12-3. Let's see, and then the extra point, or do they want to go for 2? No, they kick the extra point to make it a 10-point game, and they get the extra point through. All right, so it is 13-3 here early in the second quarter. Let's see, they took 3 minutes off the clock in the second quarter. So let's see if we can get something going here on our next drive. All right, so we are going to start from the 30. Reset that. All right, so I need to discard 3 offensive plays. All right, so there's 1, 2, and 3. All right. All right, so we'll start with our, let's see, how about this? See if we can catch them off guard again. It's our wide dig. It's a medium pass, but out of our run heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4. They will be rolling 2 dice, though, for their defense. They get an 8. Nickel man-to-man. Let's see. Hey, and all right, that is going to be an offensive breakaway. This loses to a medium pass. So gain of 3, offensive breakaway coming up. Oh, so we will take that. Thread the needle. So gain of 3 plus 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here comes the breakaway. Oh, and it's going to stop right there. All right. Oh, and we gain our first token because we got an offensive breakaway. And I'll save that. I could spend it right now to get an extra yard, but I'll save it for the time we might really need it. All right, so here we go. Another first down. First down, was it 5 to go? 1, 2, 3, 5 to go. Let's see. Let's go to the ground here. We'll call a halfback sweep out of our pro set, or balanced formation. So they will be rolling 3 dice. 14. Nickel, 2-man under. I feel like that might be good for us. Yeah, all right. So it's not a breakaway. However, they don't have any defenses against the run there, so it's a gain of 3. Oh, and it's an offensive run to daylight for a touchdown. But I think this will be a good time for the AI. They're going to use one of their challenge tokens, and so we'll ignore that, so it'll just be a gain of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so second down. Coming up, second down and 2. Oh, and I see somebody made a comment about Hydra retreat. Yes, I can't. I'm a child of the '80s, so anytime I hear Hydra, I want to say it Hydra. But all right, here we go. Second down, 2 to go. Let's see. We'll do another pass play. We'll do it out of our pro set. So I'll be rolling 2 dice for the defense. 3-4 zone. Ooh, I feel like that might be good for us. Okay, it doesn't win or lose. All right, so right now, is it a pass gain of 4? And that's not going to affect anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll have first and goal. All right. Let's see if we can get the ball in there. All right, we'll go with a halfback swing right instead of our run heavy. It's a short pass. We'll roll 1 die. 3-4 goal line. Let's see. Okay, so no breakaway, but they don't have any defense against the pass here. Let's see. Oh, and a false start is called. Oh, that's thing. I don't want to use up my last challenge flag since it's first down here. All right, so we'll move back 1. Okay, so we don't discard this card. We'll still get to keep that. All right, let's go to an X slant. This is out of our balance, so they'll roll 2 dice. All right, 8. Nickel, man to man. Okay, let's see. So this, it doesn't lose to a short pass, no, or win. Okay, so just a gain of 2 right now. Game day doesn't affect a pass, so gain of 2. 1, 2. And we'll spend our yard after catch token for 1. And there we go. Touchdown, Hydra. All right. So 9-13. We will kick the extra point. And the extra point is good. And it is a 3-point game here midway through the second quarter. Hydra still out in front, 13-10. All right, the kickoff, it'll be a touchback. So Hydra will start at their 25, and let's see if we can finally get a defensive stop on them. They've kind of had their way. All right, so their momentum is at 3 right now, so they'll add 1 to every run play. And if they get another offensive breakaway, they'll move up to 4 and get 2. All right, so here we go. Here comes the offense out. All right, we'll do a 4-3 blitz. Okay, so this is a run. No win or loss, so just right now a gain of 1. Oh, but beast mode, so they'll gain additional 1. So 1, 2, and then +1 because of their momentum. Second down, 2 to go. We'll call our man-to-man defense. Oh, there we go. It's going to be another defensive breakaway. The triple option is a special run. All right, so their momentum goes down to 2. Let's see. And okay, so we will definitely not accept that. So it's a -1. All right, here we go. Third down. Can we get a big stop? They need 3. All right, I'll call a 4-3 tight run. Oh, all right. And we called the right defense. They do a quarterback follow, which is a power run. So another defensive breakaway. So now their momentum down to 1. So they will not get any additional yardage at the end of run plays right now. But this is also a defensive breakaway. All right, so let's see what happens. Oh, nice. And it's going to be a fumble. Yeah, they'll save their last one for the second half. All right, so no gain and change possession. All right, so a big break for Hydra. They force a fumble, and they'll start with short field position. All right, but first we got to discard. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. All right, so 1, 2. All right, and 3. All right, so we're going to have 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. And 6, 7, 8. Is this going to... No? Okay. All right. All right, so we'll start in our near formation with a short pass. So it's a run heavy, but let's see. Oh no, we're 3 away. Okay, so they'll roll 1 die. Let's see, nickel blitz coming up. Ooh, and actually, I want to say that a short pass. Yes, there we go. Okay, so blitz loses to a short pass, so this will be an offensive breakaway. Let's see, offense, offsides. All right, so we'll have a gain of 1. Nothing from this card, and here comes the breakaway. Oh, and it's going to end right there. Oh, all right. Oh, but we do get another token because of the offensive breakaway. All right, 2nd down, 2 to go. All right, we'll go into our run heavy, or pass heavy formation, the far formation, but we'll do another short pass, an X drag, 2 away. They're going to roll 3 dice, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nickel man to man. All right, so no breakaways. Right now it's a pass play gain of 2. Pump fake's going to give us 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1st and goal coming up for the Hydra. All right, we'll go to our pass heavy again. We'll call a medium pass a flood right. Let's see what they call. 11, 15, a dime blitz. Ooh, this might be bad. Oh, darn, yes. Blitz wins against a medium pass. All right, so defensive breakaway. Oh, no. And it's going to be a fumble. Oh. All right, so the game day cards giveth and they taketh away. So I guess, I don't know, maybe like a strip sack or something, but defense causes the turnover. All right, so they've got 2 plays left and 3 timeouts. So the way timeouts work in this is they basically just allow you to call 1 extra play per timeout. They add a card. If you're on offense and you call timeout, you bring a card from your discard pile back to yours, and if you call it on defense, you force the offense to add another card to their hand, essentially lengthening the clock. All right, so they've got 5 plays essentially here to try to do something, and I've got to hopefully hold them. All right, let's see if I can catch them. I'll do my goal line defense. All right, so no breakaway, and right now it is a -1, but because of a good pancake block, they'll fight back to the line. All right, so 2nd down coming up. I'll go to my man-to-man. And, oh, it's going to be a breakaway, offensive breakaway. That loses power run, beats a man-to-man. All right, so an offensive breakaway coming up. All right, so 0 from here, and then 1 on the breakaway. Now, let's see how far they go. Oh, no, and he fumbles. Another fumble. Oh, wow. Oh, all right, so now Hydra is going to take over, and we get to let's see. Yeah, because we have, well, no, we would have had to discard 2 cards, but then we still have 3 timeouts. All right, so we have a special thing called the final drive. So when tied or losing at the end of a half, your cards plus timeouts is less than or equal to 6. We get to have a 7-play drive. So we get all of our cards back. We'd have no timeouts. We'll remove those. And we get to run a essentially like a 2-minute drill kind of thing. So we get 7 plays to try to score. If we do, it's the end of the half, and if we don't score, if we cause a turnover, they'll get the ball back and have 1 play left to run. All right, so we need four yards here. Hopefully we can do this, and let's see. All right, we'll try to trick them. We'll go with our pass-heavy formation and call a inside run, a halfback gut. So they're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so they're going to be rolling 4 dice. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A 3, 4 blitz. I'm not sure if that's going to be good for me or not. Alright, no breakaway. However, so normally this would be -1. However, this card has a minimum gain of 1. So right now it's a gain of 1. Oh, and then a gain of 3. So that's going to be 4. And that's going to be a touchdown. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Right as the half expires, we're going to score the go-ahead touchdown. And then, how about that? We've got 1 card left to kick the extra point. And we do. All right, so at the end of the half, it is Hydra 17 and the Boneyard 13. All right, so halftime, their momentum resets to 0. Everybody gets all of their offensive cards back. We'll shuffle the game day deck. That's kind of funny. I don't think I've ever had the game day deck end exactly with the last play. Oh, and actually, I guess I really haven't yet either, because after a touchdown, there would still be a kickoff, I believe, if you scored at the end of the... Does that sound right? Are there any football rule aficionados? If you... Oh, no. So, well, with the final drive, their score ends the half. Okay. That's what the Hydra special will be. All right, so here we go. We'll shuffle the cards back up. We'll get ready for the second half kickoff. Let's see, just going back through the comments. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the show here so far. I've played out this matchup a couple of times, and it's always been a very interesting game. Oh, and I forgot to change the quarter marker. All right, we are now in quarter number 3 between these two. And what I love about this matchup is I feel like it really shows how even though each team that you play, they follow the same basic rules, they're able to kind of twist and bend the game in a way, and so that they all play very, very differently. These two teams are very much offensive oriented. There are some teams that get special abilities with their defense. You know, so kind of really any sort of team that you'd like to emulate, you know, in a game. There's probably a team that's already out there. You know, if you like to do a pound and ground team where you you know, try to ground out the clock and then have a punishing defense, there's a team that can do that for you. If you're just all about offense and you just want to get into a shootout, there's teams definitely for that. Yeah, really, really enjoy this game, and then also each team has a solo chart that allows you to play against them, and as you can see, it works very, very well. And anytime you think you've got the game all figured out, they throw a wrench at you, just like the opening drive for for the Boneyard. So, all right, so here we go. We received the opening kickoff, so Hydra will get the second quarter kickoff, and it's going to be a touchback. So they'll start at their 25. All right, and here comes the third quarter. Flexbone offense coming out. They are down by 4 as we start the second half. I'm going to see if I can catch them again in my man-to-man. Oh, and they come out when I pass. All right, so no winner loss, but it will be a pass gain of 2. Oh, unless, of course, we get that. All right, so we'll swat it away, and it'll be an incomplete pass, no gain. Second down coming up. All right, let's see. Let's go to... All right, we'll do a blitz this time. All right, so it's a power run, no win or loss, running game of 1 right now. Oh, and I'm glad it wasn't a breakaway. So it's a false start on the offense. They are going to lose 1. And we'll replay second down. Let's see, I'm going to stay in that blitz package. All right, another power run. So it's a gain of 1. And that's all they'll get. All right, third and long coming up. And I'm going to stay in this blitz. And the reason I like this is because it's probably not going to get a defensive breakaway, but it's also probably not going to get an offense. It's not going to give up an offensive breakaway to them. They have very few short passes or special passes. So, and they call a run. So it's a finesse run. All right, so a gain of 1. And that's all they're going to get. And fourth down coming up. We hold them to a 3 and out. And here comes their punt unit. Oh, and he'll get a booming kick. So 12. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll field it at the 10. And there will be no return. All right. Wow. So the special teams unit for for the Boneyard with a nice play there. Wow, pinning us deep. So I have to discard 4 cards from my offense. All right, 2, 3, and 4. All right. All right. I think we'll do a short pass out of our pro set. All right, so they'll roll 2 dice for defense. They get a 3, 3-4 wide run. Probably nothing. Yeah, okay, well, but so no breakaway. However, right now it's a gain of 4 on the play. Oh no, unless of course it's intentional grounding. Oh boy, and now do I want to spend my last ooh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because otherwise it would be a safety. Pushing me back 2 lines. Alright, so we will ignore that. However, I am now out of challenge flags. And it'll be a gain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so first down. Boy, I hope I don't need those challenge flags late in the game. We really need to score here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we got 4 to go. Alright, so this is our running formation. They'll roll 2 dice for defense. Oh, and they get a 2, so it's their goal line. Alright, so not an offensive breakaway, but it could be a big gain of 5 right now on the board. Oh, oh, but it's an offensive run. Alright, so the gain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another first down. Alright, Hydra offense rolling here. Let's see. We'll do a halfback screen out of our pass-heavy formation, the far formation. 11, 14, 16. So a dime zone. Oh, no, in a dime zone, that's a defensive breakaway against a special pass. Ah, okay, so defensive breakaway coming up. And, well, it'll just be an incomplete pass. All right. Okay, second down and long coming up. Alright, we'll go with a medium pass out of our pass heavy. Let's see, 18. Oh, they're going to go into their prevent. Okay. So prevent, it has a special pass defense value. It just halves the pass value of the play. So right now we've got a gain of 3. Oh no! Quarterback throws the ball out of bounds to avoid a sack. So 3rd and long coming up. All right. All right, we'll go to our Z-Dig play. This is out of the balance. So they'll roll 3 dice. 9, 14. Nickel, 2-man under. Okay, so it's going to be a potential gain of 3 right now. Oh, but there's a penalty, and it's going to be holding on the defense. Unless the Boneyard spend their last... Because otherwise I'd have to ignore it. Let's see, I had 1, 2, 3, and then I'd have a long field goal. But otherwise it's going to be a first down. Yeah, they're going to spend their last challenge. All right, so both teams out of challenges, so it'll just be a gain of 3. 1, 2, 3. And here comes 4th down. All right. Oh, hey, Frank, thanks for hanging around. Glad you could stop in and certainly watch the rest of the replay when you get a chance. All right, so now I need to decide if I'm going to go for it or kick a field goal to go up by 7. I guess you kind of have to kick the field goal to go up by 7. All right, so that's what I'll do. So we got to burn one more play. Here comes the field goal unit. And they boot it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually just enough. We needed a 6, and that's what we got. All right, so Hydra goes up 20 to 13. Another nice opening drive of the half for them. All right, let's see. The kick return for the Boneyard. It's going to bring them out to the 15. And let's see, what do we got? 2, 4, 6 plays left in the 3rd quarter. Tight game here between the Hydra and the Boneyard. Boneyard has been stuffed on our last couple of plays. And of course, we had a crazy end to the second half. With I think each team fumbled. There was a combination of 4 different fumbles that happened back and forth. So, but here we are, Boneyard looking to tie the game now with a nice long drive. Let's see, they've got to gain 1. We'll go with our man-to-man, see if we can catch them. Oh, and we do. All right, so a defensive breakaway. Now their momentum down to a -1. Let's see, and so we'll accept the defensive breakaway. So that's going to be a -2, 1, 2, and they are in danger of getting safety. Oh boy! All right, let's see. All right, I'll call my Blitz defense. And they call their rocket toss, their outside run. Okay, so right now a gain of 3. And, oh, that's all. All right, 1, 2, 3, but they'll get that first down. All right. All right, we'll call our goal line defense. And, oh, they call pass play. Hey, all right, so right now pass play gain of 4. Nothing with the game day, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the thing with the Boneyard. They only have a couple of pass plays, but when they come out, they can certainly surprise you. All right, we'll call a tight run defense here. And, oh, they go to their triple option, so they will go to an outside run from it, which will be an offensive breakaway. All right, so gain of 1 from that, then 2 from the breakaway. So 1, 2, 3. Here comes the breakaway. Gain of 1. Gain of 1. Uh-oh. And 0. That'll end it. Okay, so another first down. They're into Hydra territory. Alright, I think I'm going to stick with that tight run. Play the odds here. Oh no, and they go to that rocket toss again. Alright, so it's going to be another breakaway. So momentum building back up. So gain of 2 right now. Oh, and so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've only got 2 more to go. And there it is. Touchdown Hydra. Wow, nice drive for them. And here comes the extra point, and it's good. So we are all tied up at 20 here late in the third quarter. Oh. All right, let's see. Oh, here's the kickoff. We will start at the 15, and they used up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I'll just have 1 play left in the half. All right, we'll run a play action. And oh, I'll just roll 1 die. Nickel Blitz. I think that's... Oh, no, that's bad for me. A Nickel Blitz wins against a play action pass. Uh-oh. So, -1 on the play. Okay, so that's where the third quarter will end. And we have a tie game. Hydra with the ball, but they are down deep in their own territory. So second down and 2 coming up when we start the third quarter. All right. Let's take a quick water break. Welcome everybody. If you have joined us late, we are in the the last quarter, the fourth of a tie game here. It has been back and forth between the Hydra and the Boneyard. Right now the Hydra have the ball, but they are deep in their own territory. So maybe another nice long drive to give them the lead and leave the Boneyard with little time left in the end. All right, let's see. We won't fool around here. We'll do a fullback dive. Let's try to get out of the shadow of our end zone. They call a 3-4 press. Hey, and that loses to an inside run. Okay, so an offensive breakaway. So we'll gain a token for the offensive breakaway, but we can't use it because this is a run play. Okay, so a gain of 1. Pancake block gives us 2. And here comes the offensive breakaway. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. And that will end it. Okay. There we go. First down. 3 to go. And now we got a little breathing room. Alright, let's see if we can catch them napping again. We'll go to a medium pass, but out of our run-heavy formation. And they call a zone. 3-4 zone. Oh, and I feel like that actually might be bad. Oh, no, okay. Alright, so no breakaway, but it's a gain of 3 right now. Nothing doing there. So 1, 2, 3. Another first down. Alright, Hydra cruising again. Let's see if we can keep this going. Alright, we'll go to another run play. But out of our pass heavy, and they're going to be rolling 4 dice for their defense. So 10, 17. They're going to go to their dime man-to-man. Okay, so no win or loss, and it's going to be a minimum gain of 1. So right now a run play of 1. Oh no! We're going to fumble it, and we are out of challenge flag, so we can't cancel it. Oh, what a disaster. So the Boneyard is going to take over at midfield with a chance to take the lead. Oh no. Oh, doctor. A costly fumble. Wow. Alright. Well, see if our defense can get a stop here. Alright. So here we go. Alright. Joe Nelson's comment about the offensive cards being the clock. Yes, it's great to not have to worry about after every play. You know, some games they'll have a clock, a grid that you have to move a token, and it's just great to not have to worry about that. And then it also leads to some agonizing choices when you have to discard offensive plays, you know, to for the clock. And yeah, it all works really well. So, all right, so here we go, the dreaded Flexbone offense on the field. And we desperately need a stop here. At least hold them to a field goal. We'll call it tight run. Defense. Oh, no. So it's going to be another offensive breakaway. As their triple option, they can go into an outside run. All right, so gain of 1, but it's an offensive breakaway. All right, so nothing doing there. All right, and then here comes the breakaway. 1, 2... Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. 1. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, are they going to score? Yeah, and they are. Wow. So we fumble the ball at midfield, and they take one play to make us pay for it. 26-20. Here comes the extra point, and they get it. So 27-20. The Boneyard take the lead. Let's see. I'll just have to get rid of one card. I guess that's the nice thing about it. And then see if their defense can hold. All right, so it's going to be a kickback, so we'll start at the 25. All right, so here we go. Down 7. What do we got here? I have 3. We're still about 3/4 the way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so still lots of time left in the quarter. All right, we'll start out with an X slant. It's a short pass out of our balanced formation. They'll roll 3 dice. 9, 3, 4, 2-man under. Let's see. Okay. So no breakaway, but it is a pass gain of 2. Oh, no, unless something like that happens. All right, so incomplete pass. Second down coming up. All right, we'll go to a play action. Let's see. 9, 10, 11. A 3-4 blitz. Oh boy, and that's going to be another defensive breakaway. Because that wins against a play action pass. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, so it's going to be an interception. So the completion is a turnover and then a breakaway return. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now they get a breakaway return. Uh-oh. 1. Oh, and that's going to end it. So no, now the Hydra with a chance, or the Boneyard rather, a chance to make it a 2-score game. Oh boy. And now do we ever need a defensive stop. Alright, we'll go to our man-to-man. Oh, no, and they're going to get trying to guess now. And, alright, so it's going to be a breakaway. Gain of 1. Alright, so nothing off the card. Gain of 1. Here comes the breakaway. Oh, and that's going to stop. Okay, and then they'll gain 1 for their momentum. Stick to the man-to-man. Alright, so no breakaway, a gain of 2. Nothing doing there. 1, 2, so that's going to be a first down. Oh boy, first and goal. I'm going to stick with that. One of these times I got to get it right. Oh, there we go. Okay, that does it. Defensive breakaway coming up. And it's just a 0. Alright, we'll go to a wide run. Oh, darn. Well, okay, but it's not going to be a breakaway. So a gain of 1. And gain of 2. 1, 2, and then 1 for their momentum. Oh boy. Alright. 3rd and goal. Alright, and I'll call my goal line defense and hope they don't do a rocket toss. Alright, they don't. Okay, so right now we've got a -1 run. Oh, it's too bad I didn't get a... Alright, so yeah, so -1, and then they'll get it back because of their momentum. Okay, so we held them. They'll come out and kick a field goal to make it a 2-score game. Oh no, when we blocked it! How about that? Alright, so we'll take over deep in our territory. Let's see, but it's still a 1-score game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got to discard 6 cards, which I think is going to take us. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I would have 3 cards left, plus the 3 timeouts. So that's going to trigger our final drive mechanic. Alright, so we get all of our cards back, but we'll spend all of our timeouts. Alright, so here we go. We've got a 7-play drive to get the tying score. Oof. Okay, well, let's get a little bit of breathing room from there. So we'll call our fullback dive. They will roll 1 die. Oh, and it's their goal line. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So it's going to be a defensive breakaway against an inside run. Oh, no. And that is going to be a safety. Oh, wow. Alright, so 29... to nothing, or 29 to 20, sorry, and because of that final drive mechanic, any turnover just leaves 1 play for the defense, and or for the other team. So after let's see, a safety, they get the ball at their 30, I believe, is what happens. Let me just check real quick. I actually hadn't had a safety yet. Let's see, where's the... let's see. Execute a free kick towards midfield from the 20-yard line. And the free kick is an automatic breakaway. Oh, okay. So I'm going to be punting. From the 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then they get a breakaway return. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, well. Hopefully this won't add to... yeah, I know. That kind of... I was hoping that we'd have a nice dramatic last-minute drive, but this is gonna do it. Uh-oh. Well, unless they run this back. Uh-oh. Well, that'll end it. Okay, so they've got the ball at the 25, and there's just 1 play to burn, so they'll just kneel You discard a card, move back 1, and then that'll be it. So your final from the Boneyard is the Boneyard 29 and Hydra 20. Wow. A lot of turnovers, a lot of fumbles, but you know, sometimes that's just the way the the cookie crumbles. The last warm-up game that I played with this, it was a shootout, and the Hydra won. I think it was like 38 or 39 to 29 or 28. So so you never know what's going to happen. And like I said, just about the time you feel that you figured out a way to you know, to beat the AI, they pull out a surprise. You know, even something like the Boneyard, where most of the time they're going to be running. You know, I got fooled quite a few times. So, but hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to check out this game more, there are links in the video below to the website for the game. There are 3 expansions out for it, and there are a lot more coming up, including, I'm very happy to say, there's going to be a team called the Minutemen that are based on everybody's favorite football team. Will be based on their 2007 season, so I'm very much looking forward to that expansion. There's a weather expansion, so you can play with rain or snow. That adds even more chances of there being fumbles. There could be wind that affects the kicking game. So a lot of fun, and as you can see, plays really well solo. You know, and then just as much fun to play head to head, and a fairly easy game to learn once you get a few of the basic mechanics down. So, all right, guys, that's our Wild Card Wednesday featuring Breakaway Football. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.